TheReviewCell.webs.com. Don't forget to donate to 6 Research. Today we're looking at Tekken Advance, a game that had back in the day for PlayStation, and now it's for Game Boy Advance. It was Tekken 3, kind of a remake, as you will, or Tekken Advance series non-canon. It has arcade mode, versus battle, time attack, survival, tag battle, versus tag battle, practice mode, and options. You can change the level of difficulty among 3 settings. You can also have the fight count and how long the round you want to have. You can have the round time limit. I like to use infinite so I can, punish my opponent as much as I can. You have the controls that are really simplified this time. You have the kick button, the punch button, the change up when you want to change a character in and out, and the throw button. We'll talk about that more later. We have a ton of characters, at least good enough for a Game Boy Advance cartridge. There's not much memory on the cartridge, so you have to make do. But the fighting system is still solid. There's enough combos in here that make Marvel vs. Capcom jealous. And plus, the graphics are just right. We actually have a pseudo 3D looking like maybe a SNES at its best for a fighting game. We also have an assortment of moves from the old games that you can still simplify down, yes, but still do. There's tons of moves, and your characters don't get faulted for the fact that it's on a Game Boy Advance. It does get a little complicated, I'll let you know that. Anyway, besides that, you also have the time attack mode where you kind of race to the top as fast as you can. I like to pick a character that can dish out the moves as fast and as hard as possible. There's also the tag battle, one of my favorites. You pick 3 characters and you go against another 3 characters. You can tag them in and out, and depending on what type of team you set up, you can really have fun with this one. Tagging people out while you're doing a combo on someone right in the middle and then popping them up with another person, maybe get Nina in there or Law, and my favorite Yoshi Mishu. You can really mix things up and have a great time with this game. Of course, it's going to be hard to find anyone to fight these days since not much people have the Game Boy Advance or that crappy little link cable you get to use to fight with. There's also the practice mode where you can see how much you damage out and put out while you're doing your little combos. And you can also, of course, set up your character against the other opponent, and maybe they'll crouch or they'll block more. And overall, it's just a really well put together game. It's for the Game Boy Advance, and somehow they've packed in so much information into this tiny little cartridge. Should you get this game, I no doubt would say yes. If you don't get this game, or you didn't have a chance to play this game, you should find it somewhere. It's only going to be a cheap amount, maybe $2 anywhere. If not, at least you can enjoy a couple of my greatest combos. Not that good, but